Hey, Mike Healy here, and I have another how-to video for you. This one is how to choose an upline. Now, this is going to be a little more, probably not what you expected, but I'm going to kind of be direct with it. Now, here's what I'll tell you, is if you're in a good company that has a good product or good service, they've got systems in place that actually can help you to duplicate or build an organization quick, it won't matter as much as having a strong upline, okay? And let me, because it's very important to have good team and leadership and so on, but it shouldn't be your driving force of having your sponsor be super grand poobah, due to the fact that if the plan works, if the system works, you should be able to build it without being on the umbilical cord of your upline necessarily. Now, here's the thing, is one of the reasons I believe that we've had success is the fact that we've got systems in place for helping build our team's business, and when we do a business, it's already laid out so that a brand new person, regardless of who brought them in, can have success. Okay, now let me slow down on this because this is a real good important point for you. Is if I'm trying to show an opportunity to somebody and it all has to come down to me being around constantly, then I actually hinder the actual potential of growth for my business. If you're always just locked into what your upline is doing constantly, like they're the go-to person, I call them the queen bee, in instances like that, if they're the ones that are the only time you're going to present to people, if everything is just about, hey, Bill is doing a meeting at the hotel next week, that's where we drive all of our prospects to, and then if you wait all week and you don't have your prospects show, again, you've limited your business. Now, the reason I can bring this up is, first off, the first probably 10 years of my network marketing career, the guys that sponsored me into networking, I just bought into the opportunity. I listened to the opportunity because of those people. I joined because I knew them, liked them, and trust them. But the systems were in place enough that when they decided to disappear, in fact, my first sponsor in my network, the first time I ever joined network marketing, the guy that got me in inherited $3.2 million like a week and a half after I joined and disappeared. Obviously, he lost his drive and motivation, but I saw the opportunity. But because there were systems in place already, ways to present the opportunity, I was still able to plug in as a complete rookie and work the system. And the system is what you really should be looking for, most importantly, okay? Now, leadership is very, very important because leadership will affect culture, and that's on another video, and that's a completely different topic than I'm talking about here. But when I say choosing your upline, it's just something to kind of get your attention, that you should not be necessarily searching out for the person that is the greatest grand poobah because you think they're going to do all the work for you, but more importantly, you should be finding out if that leader you're maybe looking to is using a system that is duplicatable. And I'll give you a perfect example. What my wife and I use is we have systems put in place because I want for growth to really happen, I have to have a systems dependent team, not a people dependent team. If you don't believe that that's the case and that's a real thing, go read the book by Michael Gerber called The E-Myth. Okay, he talks and breaks down why McDonald's is successful. McDonald's is successful not because they make a great burger or because because Ray Kroc's anywhere to be found. It's because the system's in place that anybody, regardless of any kind of skill level, high school kids can come in and run the place because the systems are in place. So what I learned to do was create systems, and I think that might be on one of my videos as well, is to put systems in place so that when my people do join the business, regardless if it's the CEO or the single mom, they can have success immediately because they can plug into the system and they don't have to worry about the upline to be around or anything like that, because hey, if the business is working properly, the guy that's making all the money should be gone. He should be go hanging out where living his dreams, as opposed to having to be pushing the dead bear up a tree all the time, which I see a lot of times. It's made my business a lot more effective, and I've had a lot more people having success because leadership is one thing, culture is another, systems are the most important. So when choosing your upline, Literally the most important thing is, do you know them, like them, and trust them? Are the people you would follow? More importantly, are there systems in place with that team that they are part of that can help you exponentially grow your business, even if they're not around? So hopefully that tip helped you. See you in the other videos. Thanks.